Hey guys, welcome to 2021. We made it! Woohoo! We are no longer in 2020. Absolutely nothing has changed, but we can say we made it through 2021. So yay. Every year, and I say every year like I've been doing budgeting and stuff for like ever, but every year since I really kind of started focusing on budgeting, at the beginning of the new year, I kind of do a reset. I redo all the math. I decide what my focus is going to be for the year, and then I get it all written down. So here is what I did for 2020. Really, my main focus was debt. It was paying off $10,004.86 of debt that was on my line of credit. And then I gave myself 5 goals with the understanding that, life happens. Maybe I won't get them all done, but it's good to aim for something. So I did pay off the line of credit, that entire $10,004.86, which was awesome. I created separate savings accounts for my different sinking funds. They used to all just go into one, and then I found that I would be short when one would be due, and I couldn't really figure out why because I thought I was contributing enough. So by dividing them all out, it's hopefully going to be better tracking for me. One I didn't do was invest an additional $200 in my Wealth Simple account. I opened it as like an investment account thing with bonds and trading, and if you can tell from the confusion in my voice, I don't understand it, but they do it for me. It's actually pretty good. I'm up. It's not like I have a ton of money invested, but what's invested is up. And I had hoped to invest another $200 in the year, and I would have, I think, if after I paid off that line of credit, I hadn't then had to go and do car repairs, which then put me back into debt, because the money that I had been diligently putting onto my debt repayment would have then been open for me to use elsewhere. But it's okay because it was a goal, but not everything can always be reached in the time frame that you give yourself. And then another one that I did do was I created a savings account for a new car fund. I actually did that with Wealth Simple as well because they have a high interest savings account that was going to do better for me than a bank account at the bank. So I have some money in there. I was tempted to pull it out at one point to go towards some debt repayment when I was having a little bit of a tight spot, but I've just left it in there. Originally, I thought that by the end of 2020, I was going to have purchased a new, to me, vehicle, but the year was a little bit unexpected, and so that did not happen, and that's fine. But I did create a savings account, and I did get some of it funded, so I'm happy with that. And then I also like to do savings challenges, and so I was giving myself the toughest one I ever had in 2020, go figure, where by the end of December I would have had $2,000 saved up. And I was actually doing it for I want to say quite a while, for a while. I was doing it for a while. And then COVID, and then losing 2 out of 3 of my jobs, and then having to sort of restructure everything, and then also deciding that I'd rather put the money instead of in the savings, like the savings challenge, put it onto the line of credit to get that paid down, because the whole year really became super focused on pay off that line of credit. And so like the plans change, which means the goals change, which is why 2 of them didn't get finished. But it's fine. I'm not beating myself up about it. If you had financial goals that you came up with at the beginning of 2020 and you weren't able to do them for whatever reason, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, you don't really know what's going to happen over the course of the year. It's just like how I'm starting to make plans and goals for 2021, finance-wise and career-wise, but you don't know what's coming up and if it's actually going to be feasible or doable or whatever. So you just come up with the plan, with the goal, with the hope, and then try your best to see it through. And if you make it, that's completely awesome, and celebrate. I'm definitely celebrating that I did 3 out of the 5, but I'm not going to get all hard on myself about not getting those 2, because when plans changed, priorities changed, and so my priorities stopped being the savings challenge, and it just wasn't feasible for me to get that additional $200 out of the money that I was bringing in for the Wealth Simple account. So it is what it is. But yes, this was what I did for 2020. So now I'm going to make one for 2021. I don't have any cute stickers though with numbers. I do have the same ones that I used there, and I like them, but they're just, I don't want to use the same ones for 2 years in a row. I don't know why. I just don't. And I had some other stickers that were okay. They're like this, so they're like handwriting, kind of like cursive, I guess. And they're like a little poofy, but not too poofy. And I mean, they're cute. It's just, they're all one color. I don't know. And I have another version of them that are more of a block writing, but bigger and glittery. Glitter is not a good thing. I have a cat. Glitter gets everywhere. And also the other ones are like super thick, and so then they make the page hard to write on. So instead, I'm going to use a stencil. I don't know how well you'll see it on screen. Flip it the right way, that might help. So I mean, yeah, like the styling of the letter is going to be boring because it's just block letters, but I have a whole bunch of colors. They're Sharpies. They're not like actual real proper coloring pencils, not pencils, felts, coloring felts, or are they just called felts? Why am I calling them coloring felts like I'm from the olden days? Yeah, so anyways, I'll pick some colors and it's really going to look the exact same. It's just going to be like det and goals and then me having handwriting in what those are. And I was contemplating them last night, so I'm pretty sure I have them hammered down, as well as a new budget plan for the coming year. So I guess that's what this video is going to be about. You'll see the completed page. I'm not going to do the whole thing live on camera because you will die of boredom. But maybe I'll start it and then pause the camera and then pick it up later. Yeah, and then we'll sort of go over the coming plan. See what we can figure out for 2021. A year that may get better, may just be a continuation of what we went through in 2020. Who knows? Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here it is, super basic. Yes, I am aware a child could have made something better looking, but you know, you get out of the habit of coloring and then this is just what you end up with. I'll add some stickers or something in an attempt to make it cuter, but it's not like I was going to pull out the page just because it's not the most attractive looking thing out there. And I did realize after I did the polka dots on the bee that it kind of looks like coronavirus. I don't know, like the cartoon pictures of it that I've seen. So then I decided to do all of goals polka dotted in an effort to make that one not stand out as much. And well, like I said, this is where we're at, but it's fine. It's fine. It's functional. And you know, I'm just going to pretend that that's enough. So my debt that I'm going into this year is once again my line of credit, that evil, evil line of credit. Okay. Oh no, my pen. Okay, there we go. Line of credit. My new total is $4,011.45. And now, if any of you have been keeping track, you'll be all, why is it going up? Did you not just sort it out and get it lower? And I did. I had it down to $3,281.45. But I kind of did a thing to be nice. I don't know. So my parents needed new laptops, and they decided for Christmas they were going to buy each other laptops. In the way of married people who share money, it's like a present, but it's not really a present. And they asked for my help in picking a laptop. So I'm a province away, and I was doing all of the shopping online, trying to make sure that we found something good for them and they wouldn't get scammed, because I think they kind of got scammed a little bit last time, and they've had crap laptops for years because of it. And I was really excited that they were finally going to upgrade, because seriously, my mom's laptop was a piece of, it was not good. Okay, I'll try not to swear on this channel, which is very unnatural, by the way. But yeah, so because I found them online from the Microsoft store and I was able to put through the purchase and everything sort of online and just get them shipped to them, we did that with the understanding that they will pay me back for the laptops, because I can't afford to just outright buy them 2 laptops. Oh, if only I could. So the laptop total is $2,730.42 for the 2 of them. I didn't have to include purchasing them Microsoft 365 because I just upgraded my plan to the family one so that then I could share it with multiple people. So we did that, and then I've also convinced them to stop with their Norton antivirus, and I've put them under mine as well. Like, I've extended out my account to cover their laptops also, to take away some yearly expenses for them, with hopefully that kind of flying under the radar so that they won't really clue in that I'm trying to help them. They don't really need it, I don't think. It's just they're my parents, and you know, they spend all those years making sure that you have a roof over your head and clothes on your back and food in your stomach, and that they send you off to dance classes that you don't want to do and sports things that you don't want to do and all of these things. And I don't know, I just feel like as an adult, even though I'm not like doing financially awesome, I just want to be able to help them out a little bit, but I also don't want to hurt their pride. So I'm trying to find subtle ways to do it. So that has altered my sinking funds, by the way, for my Microsoft plan, because of course now I've gone from needing to save $88 and change for the year to $122.08, which is fine. I will absorb it into the budget. But anyways, back to the line of credit. I can't afford to pay for all of their laptops, but I thought that if I just tell them that they owe me $2,000 for the laptops, and I'll pay for $730 of them, and the 42 cents, because ooh, 42 cents, then at least it's helping them a little bit. And yeah, so I am going to be moving that additional money owing from my Visa over onto the line of credit, which will bring my new total to $4,011.45. So that is the debt, the main debt that I'm starting off my year with. I also do have a student loan debt, but I don't list it on here because it confuses me. And it's sort of, it's weird. I count it as being like a separate thing somehow. I don't really know how to explain it. I just do. I mean, you know, in my head, it's separate. In reality, it's still debt, which you see me paying off every single budgeting paycheck video, but it does not matter. So for my goals, obviously a goal is to pay off the line of credit by the end of 2021. I want to see if I can start a new savings challenge. It might have to be less grandiose of one than the $2,000 one I was trying for 2020. We'll see what I can fit into the budget. I'm going to try to invest an additional $200 into Wealth Simple. I want to add money to my car fund. Now normally I try to set more of like a specific, so not just, oh, I'm going to add some money, but like how I did with this one, oh, I want to try to add $200, but I really don't know how much I might be able to add to that. And sometimes I think it's just going to be a matter of like, hey, I have like an extra $20, so I'm going to transfer it over there and just sort of see how it all adds up by the end of the year. So we'll have to see. And then, so I want to fully fund my sinking funds on time, so I'm not pulling from extra money or from like my normal pay, not my normal pay, my normal bank account to be able to pay for something because I somehow screwed up the sinking fund. And then try to put a bit extra in them. I've been toying with this idea of somehow magically not just fully funding my sinking funds in time for whatever it is a sinking fund is for that bill, but then Also, eventually having them funded like a year in advance, so that when I'm putting money in, I'm not putting it in for this year's upcoming bill for that particular sinking fund, but for next year's, so that I'm always a year ahead and there's a little bit less pressure about them. I don't really think that that's going to be able to happen this year because I do have to pay off this debt. But it's something to kind of keep in mind, is a thing that I want to do, so that if I have a little extra money that comes in, maybe I can find a way to distribute it into a sinking fund to bump it up a little, is sort of where I'm headed with that. So yeah, this is my 2021 debt and goals. I did realize just this very moment I did not put the year on top there, so I'm gonna go back and do that, and then I'll just take a quick picture of it to show you, because you must be sick of this page already. I hope you guys are having a great beginning to your 2021. Whatever planning or goal setting or structuring that you do for your budget at the beginning of the year, good luck to you with it. I hope you're finding some way to enjoy it. I don't know that I enjoy doing this, but I enjoy once it's done and I figured it out. So yeah, that's it. I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of the day, and woohoo! Remember, 2021, we made it, you guys. Let's celebrate. Bye.